some girl chat.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Born ready.
I'm ready.
All right, first up, one woman recently asked, you guys, you gotta hear this. This is crazy. One woman recently asked Elle's Dear E. Jean a question that sparked a fierce debate. She said that her husband recently had an affair, and now she wants to meet the other woman face to face. She says she doesn't want to hurt the mistress. Oh, no.
What? Yeah, right.
Exactly. She just wants to see if the affair is really over. So, ladies, do you think this is a good idea? Well, tell me how you really feel, audience.
I don't know. I think it depends if you stay or leave. For me, I mean, I would leave. If my husband cheats on me and has a mistress, pew, I'm gone.
Right, totally.
Gone. However, I'm nosy, and there's a little part of me that would be curious, like, what's she look like? Or, like, what does she have that I don't have?
Right, see?
And what kind of person is my husband with her than with me?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
But see, that's the dangerous part. That's the only reason why I agree with you guys. It's not a good idea, because here's why. Curiosity killed the cat, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, women, that as soon as you meet her, no matter what she says, you are sitting there comparing every part of
100%.
yourself to her. Like, what does she smell like? What does she do that I don't do? And that will haunt you for the rest of your life. That is way too much. Like,
But
that's gonna jack you for the rest of your life.
I think the question in this case, the woman wanted to meet her to know for sure that the affair was over.
But I'm
she's
saying-
staying. In this case,
Yes,
this
she's
woman
staying.
is staying in the relationship. I gotta be honest with you guys. I know a lot of guys, and I have these conversations, you know, when you in the studio and guys are talking and they tend to be really honest with me. And they're like, let me keep it real with you. I had a guy friend, and this actually ended up being a meme that said, I had an affair. I told my wife about it, and the bitch still wouldn't leave. No, for real. Like some of these guys, they're telling you because they're saying, clearly I did this because something's not right here, and
Right.
maybe I just don't want to be with you. And you have to be able to accept that
But
and
then
not
the guy
say,
should leave
But I
the
was about to say,
woman
did the
then.
guy stay with the woman? Because then the guy
Right.
should have left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
but
then-
saying that.
how many guys you think would tell, how many guys you think, if a woman said to a guy, hey, I've been doing such and such for the last whatever amount of
Yeah.
time, and you think the guy's gonna say, well, let's just work it out.
For sure not, because he's getting a 2-for-1 vagina special. Like, why would he leave? No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, but-
If you stay, that's you. Like, I get.
No, if the
know what
guy,
I mean?
if the
But-
girl was cheating on the guy, most men, I'm not saying all, most men would not deal with that. They would be like, oh, it's over, it's a wrap. I'm not staying
absolutely.
here.
There is a double standard.
There
I
absolutely
think that
is.
when a woman cheats and when a man cheats, I feel that sometimes women want to hold on to that man, but if a woman cheats on a man, that
He's
man's
out.
going to be like, peace out, bye.
Not always.
I think
Not
it
always.
gets
Not
to their
always.
ego. I think
Okay.
they have an ego and they're a little bit more prideful with it.
But men are very easy. Sorry, men are really good at just letting bygones be bygones too. They don't lament on things as
they will
much as
stay in
women
that
can.
Men
marriage
are
if they're
visual.
unhappy?
A man having a visual
Yeah.
of you doing a to the other guy,
Yeah.
I think they get
He won't
really
treat
upset.
you. He
could
won't
cheat on
treat you right. One, he won't treat you
Yeah.
right, and you lost his respect.
Correct. And I'm
So
not
it's
trying to
like-
be funny, but the moment he has that, like a guy could cheat on you a bunch of times, you so much as blow a kiss at a guy, he's like, oh my
Yeah.
God!
Yeah.
She done thought
There's
of
a double
kissing it, and
standard.
they can't handle
But
it.
this is a thing
They can't
that I
handle
think
it.
it's it's other couple issues. Number one, who knows that the mistress wants to meet with the wife? That's the first thing. You're assuming that the mistress will be okay.
Right.
If you're done with the relationship, usually you're like, you know, if you're a mistress, I've never been one, but
Clean record over here.
I've only played one on TV. All right. You know, it's up to. This is the thing. If you're having problems in your relationship,
Yep.
stop blaming other people. It's between you and that man.
Amen.
The problem is all this, I'm trying to get clarification. I want to be sure.
Too
No,
much.
you look him in the face and say, are you still doing her? Because if you are, me and you are through.
Absolutely.
Okay? And that's it.
Leave.
Hey, Lonnie, real
Done.
talk though. This woman doesn't know what she's setting herself up for.
Oh.
You can say, oh, I'm gonna walk in there and I'd like to have a pleasant
Oh,
conversation
no.
with her. you see her face, you don't know what's about to happen.
Yes.
You're gonna beat
Yep.
that ass.
Yep.
You might black out and kill the
Yep.
person.
Yep.
There's been movies about that. You just see red, you see her, and you're
Yes.
like, ah! Like,
Yes.
you don't know what you're
Barbara,
gonna do.
this is Shirley. Shirley, this is Barbara.
Barbara
I love
is
that
now
name.
dead.
I
You
love
don't
it.
know? All right, well, since we're speaking of relationships, there are many firsts every couple experiences together. Their first date, their first kiss, and the first time they pass gas in front of each other.
Monumental.
But how long would you wait before you break wind? Well, according to a study by Porsche, the average couple waits 9 months before letting their first tootie toot fly.
That's a long time to hold that in. Wow.
9 months?
Wait, what?
No, I mean, my grandmother, she always says it's better out than in. And have you guys ever tried to hold it in and then it comes out in your tummy? Your tummy just be like, bloop, 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 bloop. So you're gonna get a sound anyway, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather the sound from within personally.
Did you see how she skirted that? Did you see in her eyes?
I
We
know.
can feel her. And we know Tam definitely did not wait the 9 months.
I didn't, because when I gotta go, it's just gonna come out.
How
And-
soon? When did it happen?
Well, this is the thing. My first serious boyfriend, I think, kind of screwed it up for me because he was weird. He, wanted to smell my toot for the first
Wait,
time.
hold up.
I swear
Whoa.
to God, he was weird. I swear.
That's love right there.
What the freak of the week?
Wait. On my list of crazy to R. Kelly,
Yeah.
that's another level, dude.
No.
What is that?
So we went on a road trip. He lived in, we were college, girlfriend and boyfriend.
Okay.
So
Right,
he
right.
lived in Arizona, and it took
Okay.
about 7 hours, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't hold that in for 7 hours. And then I was like, oh. And then he was like, if you gotta go, you gotta go. And he was like, actually, I wanna smell it. I wanna and so, yeah, I remember, so I felt comfortable, and it just,
Did
thank
you
God.
lean this way or did you lean that way?
I don't remember, but it was a soft one at least, so it wasn't like a boom, boom, boom. It was just like
Yeah.
a.
And now that we're discussing the aroma, what aromatic
I remember
situation
at that point, it did not smell. It didn't smell that bad because he was like, I don't smell
No.
it. And then
Anybody
he
who
was
knows farts
Yeah.
knows that the boom, 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 boom does not
No,
smell
I
like
swear. Now my tooth.
Those are the hot ones.
No, my tooth can smell. I'm being honest.
Am
my
I right?
tooth can smell. They'll knock you
I
out.
have the
But that
craziest
one, it
thing I
did not.
almost said.
It did not.
I have got to say, someone planning out 9 months, I don't think it works that way.
No.
I think it just happens when it happens. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone intentionally says, oh, we've hit the 9 month mark. Today I'm gonna let it loose.
Yeah.
Hold up, A.
Do you do yours in front
do
of
you
Israel?
and Iz toot in front of each other?
Never intentionally. We never say, like no one is intentionally farting each other. Now, if it happens, it happens, which it has happened.
I
it
get
actually
worried.
happened for me while I was sleeping.
Oh, that's the
And
worst.
I didn't know about. Well, I didn't know I wasn't doing it on purpose. And I'm assuming months later, I don't actually know when it happened. Israel brought it up in a joke. I punched him in the arm really hard because, guys, I'm not here for that kind of stuff. So I was
Yeah.
mortified.
No, let
so
me
I was
tell
like,
you.
"Huh,
One
like,
time,
don't say that.
I met this dude, right? And we had been dating. And so then we finally, hit it off, right? But we had
Literally.
had dinner that night. And when I woke up in the morning, I was wondering why he was looking at me real funny. Like, and I was like, what's wrong with you? And he was like, you was just going to town last night.
You guys, it's not funny. That can really happen.
No,
that's
no,
not your
but-
fault.
It's embarrassing.
No,
I
but
was like, I didn't know.
Everybody here, though, that has happened when you
Come
can't control.
on.
Have you ever, though, you did it so loud that you woke yourself up?
Okay.
But what you do, you keep on sleeping, right?
No, I cough.
You just-
I cough. That's a good way to get away with it. If you hear it and it goes like, but I thought, you're like, like you try to cover up the sound.
But you gotta be careful because sometimes you cough, there's a little left and it's thing. You don't want to
You
do
know what's
that.
really
One
cute,
time
though?
I was doing it and it came out while we was doing it. And I was like, you ever do that? Isn't that embarrassing? I'm like, oh, excuse me, but you keep on going, don't you?
When you gotta go,
Never
you
know.
gotta go.
Man.
All right, so you guys, we asked our real fam what you thought on our Instagram page, and y'all, we got over 2,000 comments
Y'all
in
are
24
nasty.
hours.
Yep.
That's
Nasty.
awesome. Okay, so for example, at Love Savannah, who said, 22 years and I still can't.
I'm with you, Savannah.
I feel it's not ladylike.
Yes.
But it's human-like. I mean, you
pinch
gotta
it.
go. Yeah. However, at Rena_who_ said, my husband did it in 5 minutes into our first date. He said, if you can't accept me at my worst, then we ain't gonna make it.
Okay.
All right.
Been
That's
together
cute.
8.5 years.
That's cute.
Married 5.
That's not-
But you
I
guys
give
know
it
what?
up to
You know
them.
what's really...
Well, speaking of awkward situations, a recent meme popped up on Instagram site Black Mom's blog that asked this question. If your husband had a female friend, is it okay for him to help her with a bill here and there?
No. No.
Oh, y'all not gonna help the community?
First of all, shut up. First of all, does he have female friends or do we have female
Absolutely,
friends?
I
start
agree.
there. Let's start there. And there is a difference between him helping someone versus us choosing to bless somebody. We are blessed to be a blessing to others, and that is okay. If we as a family have said, you know what, babe, I actually think this person is in need, whether it's for college,
Yes.
whether it's for, and we absolutely are willing, but we can help somebody with their bills.
Absolutely.
He
I agree
cannot
with you.
help a woman with her bills on his own.
I think it gives us
Adrian,
the wrong perception.
I would say also, it's not only what you guys
Why-
decide,
why
it's how
is it
she
wrong?
comes. It's how she comes at it too. Like she can't. You guys should decide, but there's a moment where that person comes and asks. If she asks him without asking you, that's disrespect.
But what
She's
if they're
gotta approach you
co-workers
both.
and she don't really know you?
Well, then he should
just
come home
think
and say, babe, this is the situation.
Yes.
I'd like you to meet her. I'd like you to see what the situation
Yes.
is and how will we be helping her?
Yes.
How will we,
Yes.
as a family,
Yes.
discussing
And
money?
I'd have to know her.
Yeah.
She'd have to be a part of
So,
our
okay.
circle, and I agree with you, Adrian, we would have to do it together because otherwise it comes off like there may be something else going on
Correct.
and he's being your sugar daddy. And
Well, wait, what if it's a loan? What if she's asking for a loan from him? Maybe it's a coworker.
like I said, it's fine if it's family and really close friends and we are doing it together.
Yeah.
But I think
I'm
it
gonna
should
have
be
to ask
approached
somebody
as a
else.
couple because then it's
Correct.
disrespectful
Yes.
when you approach him as if it's his money because his money is my money is his money.
Correct.
Okay, so both. Well,
Okay.
I feel like if he came to me and said, look, God put it in my heart to help this young woman, I would, number one, be trying to figure out why a grown woman can't help herself. And number two, I would have to assess the situation. Why is she
Yeah.
in this dire need to be asking someone, my husband of all people, to be helping her pay her
Okay,
bills?
let's take money out of it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say, say you got a flat tire and you call a husband, someone else's husband. Is that right?
No, call your friends.
Well, I called
Call
your
your
husband
man.
one day.
But
I-
all
man.
guys are friends. Like if Julissa or one of you guys called my husband in the need of a helping a tire, I'd be like, babe,
What?
of course, go help her. We are mutual friends. There is a difference.
Yes.
yeah, but I tread that line real carefully. Like even Adrian, whenever I text you, you notice I always text you in Israel. If I
You're
gotta
on
say
a
something in
group chat
Israel,
with Jeannie.
I'm on a group chat. because
On
I
the
just don't
green,
need
'cause she's an
something
Android
mixed in.
user.
I don't want something mixed in. I don't want one drink. I don't need like in the middle of the night, Israel's phone goes off and Jeannie texts like, so I just keep us all on because 3 together, right, is where church begins. Jesus up in that, he's gonna be like,
Well,
she's cool.
I don't text nobody late at
It's
night.
definitely where 2 or more are gathered, but I agree with 3 or more.
I think it depends on what time, because I don't mind if you, Lonnie, or you, Adrian, and Jeannie, if you have a question like you did for, my 40th birthday.
Yes.
If you text Adam by yourself, I'm cool with that because I trust you,
Yeah.
and most importantly, I trust Adam. Now, if you're texting Adam at 10:30, 11 p.m., 1 a.m. at night, that's not cool because then
No.
that gives off a different perception
Yes.
as well. So I think it's all about just mutual respect. And again, if we both know you and you're a really close friend and we do it
I just
together.
want to say one thing.
What?
You can sext at 1 p.m. or 1 a.m.
That is
all right?
true.
So
True, too.
you just need to check.
That
You
is
need
true.
You need to check.
But I will tell you this. I trust my husband enough that this is what we do in our relationship. If anything is off like that, my husband's gonna tell me.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna tell my husband, because that's how we keep that communication open.
That's right. I agree with you.
I love that.